Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how to change the coil spring on a Citroen Berlingo 2009 model. This is the same procedure as the Peugeot Partner and some other types of car. This video is almost 10 minutes, but I used, I think, a little over 2 hours on this job. So first thing I do is take off the tire, then I remove these two bolts that hold the shock absorber. There we go. They were seized in there, so I used the impact to screw them out. And then it came off quite easily. Next thing I did was remove this black cover in the engine compartment to get to where the strut is bolted topside. There's also a piece of foam covering the top of the coil spring, or where it's bolted. So here you see it. It's the nut you see in, yeah, here you see it's a 7mm hexagonal key that goes inside to hold it steady, and I think it was maybe 21mm normal on the outside, or on the nut. On this one it was not so rusted, but on some car this can be extremely rusted and almost impossible to get loose. I know especially some Volkswagen, they are built with kind of a hole where it lays water inside, and they are almost always rusty. So there it is, the whole package is out, came out quite easily. Now I have put some straps on the coil to keep it. There are special tools for this that are much nicer and more secure to use, but I wanted to show it this way because not all of you have all the extra tools. So here you see the broken coil and the new one. Just move all the parts over, or the plastic, and then I use the same straps to compress the spring. This is not the recommended way to do it, but I found it works quite okay. It can be a little bit difficult to get the straps tightened all the way, but yeah, it's possible. I usually use one like this for leverage, it was too short. too short to twist it on. I then use the other strap to get a longer or better grip, and now you can see it quite easily comes. So this is the technique I use, and you just twist it and pull until it's tight enough. And then do the same on the other side. So if you want it a little bit easier, you can use 4 straps and alternate. Then it's almost possible to do it by hand. Put it back on, and then put the bearing back on. Important to get it the right way and correct position. Then put the locking bolt, locking nut. And I just use the impact to tighten the rest of the way. If you don't have an impact, you need to hold the rod because it will turn. Yeah, I guess there is almost no right way to hold the rod, but maybe with some rubber and some pliers you can. You of course need to remove the plastic. It's possible to just pull to one end and then you can, but you need to be careful to not damage the rod. But if you have an impact and are able to just take it on without it turning, then that's good. Here I have a little bit difficulty removing the strap because it's stuck, but it was okay. There it goes. Okay, so that's halfway back in. The first half is always the most difficult. So assembling is usually much faster because you know everything you need to do, and it's just putting it back together. Here you need to hold in the middle with a 7mm for the strut not to keep just turning at the downside or at the bottom. Yeah, and by the way, this video is sped up to 2.5 times speed. So if everything looks like it goes a little fast, it's because it does. I usually speed the videos up a little bit more, but I figured this way you can just drag to the parts you are curious about, and then it's a little bit slower and easier to see the parts you really need. Here I have put some anti-seize on the bolts and just use the impact to drive them in. And then it's finished, just put back the tire and job is done. So quick and easy. I think on this car is one of the easier ones to do this job. So normal DIYer would, I guess, be able to do this job in less than 5 hours in their garage. So of course it's easier when you can lift it all the way up. Okay, that's all I had for you today. Hope you enjoyed, and leave a comment if there is a car you are curious about or some work you want me to make a video of.